Do you want to be rich and adopt me, but you're still extremely broke after watching tons of videos? My name is Kaki Cakepop, and today I'm going to be telling you 5 trading tips to help you get rich and adopt me. Now, these tips aren't just generic like trade for overpays, but these are 5 unique tips that helped me as a new player get a cow in 2 weeks and an evil unicorn in 2 months. But before we begin the video, please make sure to follow me on my new Roblox account to join me whenever I'm online, and maybe even catch me to meet me in-game and say hi. Anyways, without further ado, let's start the video. So the first tip that I have for you guys is know the difference between value and demand. First, let's define what does value mean. Value means how much the pet is worth. For example, the value of a bat dragon is worth more than the value of a dog. So why is value good? Value is good for upgrading your pets when you want to trade smaller value pets for one larger value pet. For example, I might trade 4 sharks for a neon fly-red unicorn because I know that the value is similar. Now, what does demand mean? Demand means how many people want the pet that you have. A high demand pet means that a lot of people want the pet that you have, and a low demand pet means that nobody wants the pet. In simple terms, it is how much people like or dislike your pet. So why should you know what the difference between value is and demand? Well, let's just say you have 2 chocolate chip bat dragons and somebody offers you a mega neon fly-red polar bear. Technically speaking, the mega neon fly-red polar bear has more value than 2 chocolate chip bat dragons. However, the demand for the mega neon fly-red polar bear is less than the 2 chocolate chip bat dragons. Although this means that you're winning in value, you are losing in demand, meaning that it will be harder for you to trade the mega neon fly-red polar bear. And that is how you are stuck with hard to trade pets. So my final comments are, make sure you are winning in both demand and in value when making a trade. In some scenarios, the value will be better than the demand, but however they overpay by so much where you need to accept, but sometimes you will need to lose in value in order to get a better trade pet. In the end, it all comes down to experience and making sure you know what your pet value is and the demand of it. My second tip is use trading websites. And no, I do not mean value websites like AMVGG and ELV. I mean specific websites made for Adopt Me trading. The Adopt Me trading website I like to use is TRADERIE. TRADERIE is a website where I can post my Adopt Me inventory and people can make offers for my pets. TRADERIE is supported on both Mac and mobile, so it's really good for everyone who plays Adopt Me. I'll show a little screenplay of what TRADERIE looks like on my computer. So this is what TRADERIE will look like after you finish setting up an account. What you can do is you can go to the search bar and search up the pet that you want to have. As an example, I would like a regular unicorn, so I will go look for the person who has one and offer what I think is a fair trade. Press submit and they can choose to accept or decline. Then over here, you can also put down your own pets that you want to trade. For example, I will put a unicorn and I can put what I want for it. As an example, I would like a ride potion for my unicorn. Just a reminder, this is a website where you can discuss trades, so there is a chat box where you can discuss with other users to negotiate for pets that you want. The actual trades do not happen on this website, the actual trades happen in Roblox. So don't worry about getting hacked or anything like that. To summarize, I like TRADERIE because it's helpful for me when I'm looking for a pet, and I don't have to go running around trading servers to look for the pet that I want. Instead, I can just go to this trading website and post what I want and my offer for it. My third tip is to try not to trade for event pets when they first come out. For example, in the summer update, the Tealwood monster was the new hype when it first came out. However, it dropped in so much value because more and more people have gotten it. Generally, at the start of each update, the pets that are just released become extremely valuable. However, later on when the excitement settles, the pet crashes in values tremendously. This also goes for the Robux pets. Usually in every single Adopt Me update, the Adopt Me creators will create a 1000 Robux pet. Because they are so pricey, a lot of people want them at the start. However, as the update goes on, more and more people buy them, and then the pet crashes down in value. This is shown in the winter update when the Dusk Dragon came out. Everybody wanted it and it was worth 15 in values. Then it accelerated and became 32 in value. However, towards the end of the winter update, it crashed in value and now only being worth 2 on Elf. So my final comments is if you want to buy an event pet or get an event pet, try not to trade for it at the start because the values will be extremely high and manipulated. Try and trade for it at the end of the Adopt Me update when less people want it. Tip number 4 is not actually a tip within the actual trading, however it is a tip that will help you get more trade requests and better trades overall. My 4th tip is to make sure that your profile is neat and tidy. This includes sections of what you like to see in trades, what you dislike in trades, pets that you're looking for, and possibly pets that are not for trade. Alongside of these pets, you could also put the values that you use in the About Me section, trading rules that you want to see when people trade you, or even the way people should act when they trade you. Having an organized profile allows other people to trade you more easily, and allows you to avoid saying things like, I don't like that pet, or I use ELF values and not AMVGG values. My final comment service tip is make sure that your profile is neat and organized, and include key things you want to see when people trade you. By having a neat profile where you can post all of your pets, it also allows you to have more offers if people see the pet that they want on your profile. My final and 5th tip is to trade in the right servers. There are multiple different types of servers, so I'll talk about a few of them. The first server is the regular trading server which Adopt Me created. In the Adopt Me trading servers, you will see multiple different people with different inventories. Some players might be extremely rich with a lot of bat dragons, and some might not be so rich and just starting out, only having a couple of pets. Going to a generalized Adopt Me trading server is sort of a gamble because you never know how rich or poor of a server will be. Regular Adopt Me trading servers are very good for new players who want to upgrade their inventory or just for generalized trading, not really specifically looking for anything or trading anything. The second server is regular public servers. In these normal Adopt Me servers, it is usually for people who are not really looking for trading, but generally just trying to grind with their pets. In generalized Adopt Me public servers, you can sometimes get some of the best trades. This is because the people in these servers, their primary goal is not to trade. This means that they sometimes do not have the value websites open, so they do not know the value of their pet on the spot. This leads to higher overpays and ultimately better pets. I got some of the best trades in public servers, not necessarily in the trading servers. Nowadays, I only trade in public servers because I always get the best pets. The last server I'm going to talk about is YouTube-specific servers. These servers are created by YouTubers in order to let their fans trade. In these servers, you will generally see a lot of rich players, such as Mega Neon Bat Dragons, Mega Neon Shadow Dragons, and lots of people who know their values. In these YouTube-specific trading servers, a lot of people know what their pet is worth, so they will not settle for underpays. Overall, these servers are only good if you're extremely rich. So I do not recommend trading in these servers if you're just starting out. So to sum this up, I think that the normal trading servers are good for generalized trading. The public servers can be hit or miss, but generally gives you very big overpays. And the YouTuber-specific trading servers are only good if you're extremely rich. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you learned some new trading tips. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video and comment any videos ideas that you want to see. Go follow me on Roblox and have an amazing day or night. Bye!